Fantastic job. I think they were very, very incredible, very well spoken. I'm truly honored to be here with you all today on a day that we've come to know as Juneteenth. Juneteenth is a day that just as recently as last year became a nationally recognized holiday. Right now, why it became recognized last year, we know that we've been celebrating since 1865. So, you see, 1865, that was when the shackles were finally cracked. That was when our ancestors would sing and dance and scream with joy because they were finally free. It was in 1865 before we finally tasted freedom, and we never looked back. So while the Emancipation Proclamation we know was signed in 1863, the word would not get back to Texas until 1865. Back then, there was no Twitter or social media, there was no Facebook or Instagram. I could not FaceTime somebody to say, hey, listen, am I actually free today? So for 2 additional years, men and women, that's fine, men and women that should have been free were still held in captivity. But on June 19th, 1865, thank God we got the message.
Yes, indeed.
So, today, I'm here to speak to you all about our progress. And when I think about our progress, I can't help to think of our ancestors coming over on the Middle Passage. The men and women that traveled, many of whom lost their lives coming to America, crossing the Atlantic Ocean to the New World. An ocean that served as a graveyard for those who could not survive the trip. An ocean that has the tears collected of our ancestors, men, women, and children alike. So to know what they experienced and to see where we are today, we have certainly made progress. We have dozens of HBCUs. We go to school and we get 1, 2, or sometimes even 3 degrees. Spend too much money maybe, but we get the degrees, right? We have lawyers, doctors, educators, administrators, therapists, counselors, politicians, electricians. We have everything that we could ever dream of. Entrepreneurs. At one point, we were not allowed to even learn to read or write the language, but now we author books. So without a doubt, we have certainly made progress. But despite the progress that we have made, we cannot allow it to be replaced with complacency. You see, now is not the time to rest on our success. Now is not the time to take our foot off the pedal. Now is not the time to polish our trophy, put it on the shelf, and walk away from the game. In fact, there is never a time to think that we have done just enough to be satisfied. Lives were lost and blood was shed for us to be where we are today. And while we have come a very, very long way, we still owe them more. Because anything that is not progressing is simply dying. You see, progress, much like success, requires dedication and consistency. It requires self-discipline. It requires that you remain steadfast even in the midst of adversity and failure. It requires, most of all, sacrifice. We are all here because of the sacrifice that was made before us. A sacrifice for the cause, for the greater good. A sacrifice believed in so deeply that it was paid for by the lives of our ancestors. A sacrifice that asks the favor be returned only with continued dedication towards progress and success. We owe them more. We owe ourselves more. We owe our community more, our children, There is so much untapped potential in the black community. We still owe them more.
That's right.
Now, before I leave you today, I'd like to share a piece I wrote in honor of Juneteenth. The title of the poem is Principles. Progress is a slow process, I confess. But let me give you some food for thought to digest. There are certain principles to life you must learn to follow along your quest. Number 1, always clean up your mess.
Yeah.
Number 2, spread love to others and always give your best.
That's right.
Number 3, when you're tired, take time to rest.
Yes.
4, we all experience pain, but remember you are truly blessed. Number 5, before sprinting into life, slow down and take a few steps. 6, give it all you have every single day and live with no regrets.
That's right.
Number 7, struggle often occurs before you ever find success. 8, study more than once, for life is truly a test. 9, for those that paved the way for you, pay them back with respect. And number 10, put God first in all you do. Everything else comes next. Y'all be blessed. Thank you.